Hey, Arcane here. Today we'll be checking out the brand new mod, the F-16M King Viper. Yeah, this jet genuinely surprised me though. This jet has a 25mm internal cannon, 9 hardpoints, and a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.09 when fully loaded. Pretty impressive actually. The person who made this mod actually put a lot of love and effort into this aircraft, and it turned out really well. Although maneuvering this thing on the runway is a bit difficult because if you try to turn a little bit too much to the left or right, your aircraft kind of tilts over because of the maneuverability issue. But this is not to criticize, the only thing is the handling on the ground is really unstable and it's very easy to lose control, so keep that in mind. With that said, the actual taking off process and actually flying this thing is very smooth and seamless. This aircraft handles very well at high speeds actually, even when taking off, thanks to that very good thrust to weight ratio of 1.09, which is not amazing, but it's pretty good. It handles extremely well, especially when it comes to maneuverability, as it is the F-16 Viper after all. Well, in this game, the F-16M King Viper. I actually took this thing into a couple of matches, and one thing I'd like to say, yeah, the maneuverability on this is actually really good. It doesn't have any thrust vectoring, but besides that, it's actually pretty good for what it comes with. Actually, even when flying really close to the ground, this aircraft handles extremely well too. This is probably more of a skill issue thing for me, but flying close to the ground sometimes doesn't always lead to the best results for me. Even when I found myself in pretty dangerous situations, the F-16 actually performed very well. The only problem is with my skill issue and flying this plane, let's just say things didn't really turn out pretty well. This is probably why you don't use your phone and fly. Last thing, I also noticed a bit of a wobble around Mach 1.6. It seems that this is the aircraft's kind of speed limit, although I could go all the way up to Mach 1.8. Yeah, this thing wobbles a lot when it's at high altitude and at very fast speed. Unfortunately, I didn't get to test it at ground level with this wobble, but at high altitude this happened. Thanks to the loadout of 48 Kingpins though, I'm actually able to take out a good amount of ships, well only 2 in this case, with actual 48s only. Although I did kind of freak out because of that, Mr. Warner. Landing this thing is a whole nother challenge in itself. It's possible though. Probably don't slam into the runway, because the landing gear on this thing isn't the strongest. Although I did notice one more thing. When landing, if you are below 250 kilometers, the nose seems to automatically point down. Maybe it's because of the instability of this aircraft, but keep that in mind when trying to land next time. It should be a little bit clearer here because the aircraft was actually fighting me to land, because I had to be pulling on the stick all the way back to just land this thing alone. You can also find this mod on the Nuclear Option Mod Manager. It should be called, well, the F-16M by Arx. This creator is actually a pretty good one. I think he also made a MiG-15 one, so go check that mod out as well. You can also find it on this GitHub page. He also posted it there as well for anybody who wants to use GitHub instead. Quick note, this is my first time doing a voiceover style review like this, so let me know what you think. I'm always trying to get better with these, so any comments or reviews would actually be very appreciated. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope to see you again. Bye!